What a delightfully magical day we are having today at IGN, and it's about to get a bit more dreamy. Joining me to talk about the newly released game Disney Dreamlight Valley, please welcome lead producer at Gameloft, Manea Cassette. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for joining me.
Hello everybody. Hello. Happy to be here with you all and be talking about Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Yes, absolutely. Now speaking, so Disney Dreamlight Valley is considered kind of like a mixture between like a life sim and an adventure game. I want to know, what was the inspiration for this particular project?
So the inspiration for the project was a mix of different stuff. We wanted to at Gameloft we were used to work with Disney, but we wanted to create something new, something that will shine a new light, I would say, on this character we all grew up with. We wanted to answer some questions such as what does it mean to be the neighbor of Moana? What does it mean to be living alongside Wally, for example? And it can be a fun question, but like, how would I be? Who would I be if I was a Disney character and I was living with this world? So, with this question in mind, the obvious choice for us that came was to create some sort of hybrid between life simulation game and adventure game where we can live in a dream world and experience really, really cool stories. That's where Disney shines. So we wanted to make sure our game also shine with great stories.
Absolutely. And speaking of shining, obviously my question was going to be, are you going to be expanding the roster considering that we see so many iconic Disney and Pixar characters, but we just saw that now Toy Story 2 is getting its own adventure. Talk to me about how it was incorporating and expanding on what you currently have with Dreamlight.
Yeah, so as you know, there are many Disney movies, Disney Pixar movies that are great with great characters. So it's almost an unlimited source of creativity for us, and we have many plans to like expand the roster and add additional characters, additional stories also. So many plans. One of the main plans is you have a big castle in the middle of the valley, which is the Dream Castle, which have magical doors, and behind each door there is one Disney realm. So it's a little bubble inspired by a Disney Pixar movie where you will meet this character, have fun, solve some mysteries and some puzzle, and when you finish, they come into your valley and have their own little story arc in the valley also. So we have an unlimited amount of potential with Disney and Pixar movie, and we have an unlimited amount of doors in the Disney Dreamlight Castle.
Oh my gosh. And it's so, when you say unlimited, I'm just thinking about all the crafting, all the customization layouts for the neighborhood in Dreamlight Valley. Talk to me about, obviously you can make thousands of items and you can decorate your home however you like, but tell me a little bit about the Touch of Magic tool and what can fans expect in the game?
Sure, of course. So at day one of early access, sorry, we have around 1,000 of furniture and decoration item for your house or your valley outside. We have around 1,000 item of clothing item or like accessories you can put on your avatar. But if that is not enough, you can create your own using the Touch of Magic tool. So it's an incredible tool where you can basically put motifs on your dress, on your suite, on your backpack, and make it really unique. Change the color, put several motifs that you unlock by playing the game, etc., to really create your own accessories, clothing item, and other stuff like that. Really cool.
Oh my gosh, I was able to play this game and I was having so much fun with it. I think probably my favorite feature is the in-game camera by far. And I think it's so cool that you can be able, my first picture was actually me and Mickey chilling on my new freshly bought couch in my house. But talk to us a little bit about how did you decide to develop this feature and what are some cherishable moments we can expect in the game with some of these characters?
So the camera tool actually is really useful because it is one of the best way to seize and remember the life moments in Disney Dreamlight Valley, because it's a life sim, so a life sim adventure. So you have all these characters that are experiencing some stories, but they also have their own little behavior, their own little agenda, and they have their own little life, which result in some really unique moments. Like you can just be walking around and seeing Wally sitting around on a bench and just sit next to him and take a selfie together, or just having Moana dancing on the beach, which is super poetic also, or you can just see goofy fishing, and all that can be taken in picture and shared. And if you liked the camera tool at day one of early access, you will love it also in the next update, where we will make it even better with additional feature to make it even more cool in terms of picture, filters, and stuff like that.
That is so cool. Okay, now I'm really excited. Now I'm even more excited. And you were talking a little bit about how each character has like their own schedules. While playing the game is actually tied to your current time zone. So it becomes morning when it's morning and night when it's night. Obviously, talk to me a little bit about how was the development in like each characters having their own schedule, and should we be mindful to go after certain characters for like opportunities to happen in the day or just at night?
Yeah, so we have what we call a schedule for each character that reflect their personality. So it is unique for each one, and it is based on what they will do if they were in this kind of dream world. So we, for sure, like they go to sleep, they wake up, etc. But they also have unique things. For example, Goofy loves fishing, and he will be one of the character that will fish the most, I would say, in the game. You have other characters that have their own little, we call that way of life attitude, where they walk around the valley and they just have fun. So Donald, for example, is super fun because he can just like fall down on the ground and just being super angry and just continue his journey. But like it's really fun. It all depends of like the time of day, their behavior, their motivation. It's really depending of many factors. Even the customization of your valley will impact that. So for example, you put a nice decoration in your garden. Some characters will decide to go and see this decoration or sit on a bench that you placed, etc. So you can actually affect their behavior also.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I love that dynamic. Now, Scrooge McDuck obviously has a store full of items. Will players be able to see limited or seasonal items to pick up in the store? Is that something that we're going to look forward to?
Yeah, so the Scrooge store is changing every day. So every day you can go back and see new stuff. So it's really cool. It's a good way for you to just change the things you have and dress differently or customize your house. You can customize everything in the game. And on top of that, we also have like what we call the star path, which is a progression system that where you can do some mission to unlock new cosmetic item like decoration or clothing item, and that also is seasonal. There will be one every couple of months with exclusive item each time. Yeah.
Now, Dreamlight has many different realms. We have The Lion King, we have Moana, but are we going to be seeing any more unannounced Disney characters showing up beyond Toy Story 2, and how often would we be able to see them?
So, big moment. Today, I can confirm that we will see really soon, and even before the Toy Story realm, a well known lion, Scar from The Lion King, coming to the valley really soon, and not alone. He will play a key role in the main story of the game. So with this update will come Scar and the continuation of the main story with a big plot twist that I cannot talk about. But this is super cool, and it's not only just new story mission. Scar, but also a deeper sandbox with like a new way to experience the gardening actually, which will make it even more interesting to play. So that's really soon, even before Toy Story.
Thank you so much, Mania. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm super excited to see more of Dreamlight. Thank you for dropping by.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And that is a wrap on our D23 gaming stream coverage. Thanks for watching. Which of these games are you most hyped for? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, keep it right here on IGN. Next week, we're kicking off the State of Streaming 2022, a week-long event with special guests, reviews, and deep dives into all things streaming. So make sure to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch. I'm your host, Narz, and remember to always stay fabulous.